Hey guys, TheGamingSandwich here. So I'm going to do a deck profile on Azamina Snake Eyes. Obviously this is pre-list, so OSS is gone now. But just as I have, I've got myself a lovely new deck box. You know, absolutely beautiful. Got all the white forest stuff on it. So yeah, it's really, really nice. Open it up. You know, you got mini DOB out there. It looks absolutely awesome. So yeah, I've got that. So might be a hint of things to come later on. But here, so we'll go on with the deck profile. So we're going to go with Free Witch now. Free Witch is great. It's still your good starter. It's still a good card that gets your game going. So again, it can't obviously end on the bigger boards like it used to. So you kind of have to. I'd say the deck has now Diabellstar more as a toolbox more than anything else. Okay, so you got your one Ash, your one popular. Sad to face to see them both for one, obviously with OSS gone, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to go with 2 Oak, 2 Birch. You need to kind of get the names now a bit more. Having 2 and 2 is kind of more relevant. I feel with OSS gone, you kind of need the names. It kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. 1 Flamberg with 1 Snake Eyes Diabellstar. Again, this one is actually more relevant now. It comes up a lot more often, so I'll go into why later on. So there we go. Your hand traps. Got free Ash, free Droll. Droll is insane versus Ryziel, absolutely god tier. Ash just now kind of if you draw 2, it's kind of like okay, cool. I'm going to stop and mode Charmy. Okay, cool. I'm going to do something else. Again, Droll can do the same thing. If you know what you're doing, just make sure you have the hand to play around it. Okay, so we're going to go with spells, free wanted, standardized. Well, will be standardized more often than not. Don't know now if I see this going to 1 now with OSS banned, because obviously OCG, TCG, and Master Duel are actually now 3 completely separate lists, so I think that's kind of more interesting. But yeah, this allows you to play with the Azamina stuff a lot easier. Free Bonfire needed. I could see this sticking around at free for like maybe a couple more format for maybe like 6 months, I'd say, and then I can see it getting limited. But they're not going to do it until what is it? 7 Tachyon is out because Ryziel still needs this to play. So it's what it is in that regard. Right. 2 Temple. You need the 2 Temple now. It's just basically an extender and recovery. It's so good. 2 Azamina cards, so we're running the Hollowed and Depters. This one's good because it recycles itself, so it's nice. This one can just banish to special, which can get your Omni Negate out again. Having it as a quick play is nice because you can chain it to certain cards' activations, so that's always nice. 1 Deception kind of sucks, but hey. I really want to put in a second, but I'm like, it's the way you can get to this, you don't really need it as much. I love from my testing anyway. Jurassic Chase searches out your Diabellstar monster, places in the spell and trap card zone. It's just really good for like literally ending on at least an Omni Negate and follow up. So again, really, really good. Call by, we're in Hand Trap City right now, so call buys are mandatory. Fire Recovery. I've gone with Fire Recovery this format, so this is actually a USA copy, so if anyone's actually interested, it's an American one. So the idea is because before you'd run oil because you had more legitimate ways to get into your fires, but with this you can just discard a card in special one. So if you go Ash, they impermit, you make Anima, you activate this, discard a card, special summon Ash, then you can get Ash, Ash gets Oak, and you can do other things. So yeah, that's like a really good line. And then for your counter hand traps, we have your 2 Thrust and your 1 Tactics. I still prefer one of these because I always seem to brick on it horrendously. So we'll go with the traps now. So we got free imperm, yeah, standard. 1 Silhouette Trick. Again, you get it off your Silhouette Hat. Really good card. It's an illusion, so it's just a nice wall because it can't be destroyed by battle. And yeah, so it's just anomaly negating something on field is just really nice for the turn. Black Go Laughs. So I've got this in as a generic card as it's a good thrust target. So I was like, okay, it's a frost target. I can send it off to your Bellstar, and it still has utility in the grave. So yeah, that's why Black lasts here. And then I've got 2 more simple sports cards. So I've got both these 2. So Silver and Gilt. So it's a really weird idea that I've actually got these 2, and I was like looking over it in my head, and I was like, okay, so this one's an Omni Negate. This one shuffles something back. So it's like, if your opponent special summons a monster from the deck or extra deck, you can special summon. You could, if you control a Dio Bellstar monster card, except during demo steps. So semicolon. So how is it? Semi. I have to read this. No, it's colon. So that's the activation requirement. So you just basically target, shuffle it into the deck, and then if a Dio Bell monster gets attacked, you can banish this, and then half your opponent's attack. It's really good as this one is, each effect is once per turn, but this one is kind of locked under hard once each. So yeah, it's kind of nice. You have some now like utility with your deck. So we're going to go with fusions for the extra deck first. So we're going to go with, I hate saying these, Rishilago. I hope I've said that even remotely correctly. Yeah, just so you can add a simple spoils. Again, it's just utility of keeping your consistency of your engines going. You Omni Negate, and then this one, it's just a target sends anything. So it can be spell and trap removal, it's monster removal. It's just really nice. During the standby phase, either player's standby phase, remember that, during the standby, so it's either players, add a simple spoils or add Azamina from your graveyard to your hand. Really, really useful. XYZs, we're going with Titanic Galaxy. Yeah, you need it. It's again an Omni Negate, keeps decks in check. Relinquished Anima, yeah, standard. SP, yeah, double SP is so needed in this deck now. I'm sorry, I feel bad. If you're playing this version, you just need it. It's just quintessential. IP, Silhouette, your general toolbox. 2 Charmers. These, I'd say, your flexi slots now, because not many people are going to be playing Fire. Dark's really good because of Malice. 1 Phoenix. 1 Princess, just spell and trap removal, and again removal and extension. 1 Avamax, as it's just insanely hard to out with some decks, and then 1 Amber Whale, because again it's Amber Whale, and again it has utility of resurrecting a fire monster, or you can do this sometimes where you can get an SP back from the grave, and then it's like, okay, cool, they kill the SP, you banner kick something else. So yeah, it's really kind of good. Right, so we're going to go with side deck. So 1 Kurikara. It's not as easy to get to now, but it's still a decent card. 2 of your time cards. So yeah, 2 time cards now. 2 Lancia, because Lancia is really good against Malice. 2 original Sinkeeper, because again, going first, you summon this, and they go, cool, I can't play because I'm playing quick play, so that again, that's kind of useful. Subversion, because again it's searchable FTS Bellstar and popular, so again good card. 2 Lightning Storm for cleanup. 3 Evenly Matched for cleanup. And then 2 D-Barrier, because they are both frost targets. So I kind of feel like these are really good now. So I was going to go for Encores, but because this is a frost target, I was like, no, this just feels better, so we'll go with that. As I can't really, I have to kind of hard draw into Frost, and my engine doesn't allow me to filter through my deck as quick. So that's the whole reason with D-Barrier. So yeah, is what it is. But yeah, that's the deck. It functions really nice, really well. Okay, yes, it's not as consistent as it used to be, but again, functionally, the deck is completely fine. You can still play. You still have the girls, and then you also now have the little ones as well. But obviously, when a new set comes out, I'll be profiling. I'd say probably a White Forest Azamina build, so we'll see how that goes. But there you go. Hopefully, guys, you like the deck profile and everything. Yeah, leave some comments.